Hit that button. Good morning. How's everybody doing? Mel, Unshipped, how you doing? Yeah, fancy seeing me here, huh? I think this is the first time in quite a few weeks, month maybe, that we've actually been able to do around our normal stream time start, right? And yeah, what time? So, yeah. I've got some funny, weird things that I'm going to talk about, and uh, yeah, it's been a little bit since I've done a video. It's been a little bit since we've been on the server. The job that I was on in Kentucky was rough. Let me adjust this. It was long, grueling days, and it's been a while since I've done those, so I wasn't as prepared as I thought I was. Um, but I am coming live this time from Indiana. No, where am I at? Illinois. I'm on the border between the two. And so what I'd like to do is continue the project that we've been working on streams, and that is cleaning up, cleaning up a little bit of diorite, making this place look a little bit better. I really like the naturally generated stuff here, but as you can see, I guess I forgot some. And not that I have anything against diorite, I just think that this looks better. Why are you here? That is a weird... So a couple of... I should put some here, but it's fine. Anyway, we were having some issues with our mouse the last couple of streams, so I'm using a hand-me-down from the kid. It seems to be working good. No jitters. And let's see, we did this whole mountain, we did that one back there, we did this guy here, we cleaned all of this area up, and I kept talking about not doing this area here, and I'm short a little bit of supplies. But every time I come over here and look over here, I see that, and I want to change it. So we're going to do that. That is probably the first... I don't have any rockets on me. Okay. It's just about bedtime. I wish I could sleep every 20 minutes. That would be fun. Just out in the wild blue yonder. Hey, there it is. The bot is slower than slow this morning. Going live, yada 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 yada. Goody goody goody. There we go. Alright. What did I come for? You don't know. Because I don't think I said. Here we go. So I'm gonna grab some grass with me. And that should get us going. So let's see. I'm in Illinois. I'm going to be working in Indiana. And the thing, or the funny thing that I was talking about is we started driving yesterday. And typically with a drive like this, we'll normally break it up into a couple of days. But we started looking at the projected time that we were going to be here on the GPS and stuff like that, and decided, hey, let's just drive it. Let's see if we can do it. It was only 16 hours? You did read that right. It is me. Hello. We're back. We're back at our regularly scheduled time. For now. Until things change. Yeah, we'll talk about that. So yeah, my buddy and I decided we're just gonna go ahead and drive all the way this time. We'll get into the spot, and this way we actually have a day off. Because, let's see, what did we do? When we were in Kentucky, we were working 12-hour days, which I talked a little bit about. Is that how that went? Sure, whatever. It doesn't matter. And we did that for about a week, and then we did some 10-hour days, and then we went home. And we drove on like a Sunday and a Monday, and then, I had to work, God, what did I have to work? Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then I decided to take Friday off because I needed to fix a washing machine, which is gonna be another story in its own while we sit here and do the base stuff. But yeah, the only real day I had off in about 2 weeks was Friday, so I definitely wanted another one. Things have been going crazy with work, and Kentucky was one of those fast-paced jobs. And let's see. We got that done. we got shipped on out. I've been farming herbs mindlessly in WoW for nearly 3 hours. Yay, insomnia. Not, yeah. Hi. Good morning, though. Oz, how you doing? So when we got done with Kentucky, we went back to the old shop, talking to the bosses and stuff, seeing what the plan was, what the next job was, and it was unknown. So I started getting prepped for this job, which originally was supposed to be in Georgia. I think it was Georgia. And then all of a sudden they had changed it to this plant, which right now, as it sits, they're telling us that this is going to be what'd they say? It's going to be like a 6-day job, but I don't see it happening in 6 days, so I don't know. But here's the funny thing, all right? I'm telling you all these stories. Doing good. How's your cold been? It's gone, I think. It's that time of year, where colds happen. And I think I'm good. I think we're going to be fine. We'll see how it goes. So anyway, things got really chaotic. Where it was supposed to be just my buddy that was going to Georgia, and then it was like, we don't know if he can go. Can you go? He can go, so you're not going. And then it was, you're both going. And then it was, you're not going to Georgia, though, you're going to Indiana. Which, it doesn't matter to me where I go. But, as I said earlier, or just a little bit ago, we were looking at the old GPS, figuring out all the things yesterday. And when I did the time check on what time we would actually get here, it was telling me 10:30. Now, I was thinking 10:30 Eastern time, because the border between, oh goodness, Indiana and Illinois is where they divide that central and eastern time zone. And upon further inspection, no, that is not how it goes. So Illinois, sits on the central time zone, and Indiana sits, or no, I'm sorry, that is exactly how it goes. But as far as us and where we're staying versus where we're working, it is it basically goes like this. Right now it is 9:31 in the morning, right? If I walk to the other side of the hotel, my phone will tell me it is 10:31. Are you working on the cat today? Sorry, I missed that comment, and no, we're not working on the cat today. I still don't know what I want to do. So the time zones are kind of goofy, depending on where you're standing and where you're at in this hotel. And the way it's going to work out for us, essentially tomorrow, is we are going to have to get up at, how is it? We have to leave here at like 5:30. I don't remember how that went. My hotel's not on the border. It's close. It's close to the border of Indiana. But basically, what we got to do is leave the hotel at 5:30 in the morning. That'll put us at the plant at about, yeah, time zone border. 6 a.m. Central Time Zone, but 7 a.m. Eastern, because that's our start time is 7 a.m. and they're in the Eastern Time Zone. So it's going to be kind of wild when we get off at 5 o'clock over in Indiana, and then we drive, a half hour to the hotel, and it's 4:30. We get off at 5, but we'll arrive at the hotel at 4:30. It's going to be, what's the word? I know the word I'm looking for. What I'm about to say, it's a mind freak. There we go. I was going to say something else, a different F word, but this is a family-friendly stream. We can't do that. Wait, what are you doing? I am once again traveling for work. I think, though, this is going to be about the last trip for this season. So that should be a couple of good things with that is we can finally get on. How do I want to do this? I guess we'll just break you and replace you and then utilize this. No, I'm not going to replace the blocks underwater because I'm mostly looking at this from a distance, right? And I don't want to spend millions upon millions of hours doing this. But yeah, next little traveling season in the spring here, we got something in January, which is an odd one for us. We've got something in was it like the end of February, which is decently normal. And then the craziness really starts in March for us. That's when we have like 4 different jobs going on. So it's going to be interesting to say the least. There we go. But I'm happy to do another little out-of-town gig. It should be fun. It's not going to be the same type of work that we were doing in Kentucky. This is going to be more mentally draining than physical, which will be nice, because in Kentucky I was beat. And we're working 10s, not 12 hours, so that also helps. 12-hour days are grueling, or at least they can be. For what? I'm not sure what your question is there, Lucifer Bird. How you doing? Good morning. It is morning. Why is there so many bird poop? Because this is the way it is. Hey, look at that. Cheaty, 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 cheaty-ness. Because the part of the you know how it is, the one part of the 1.17 update has just been nasty when it comes to diorite. But diorite's not a bad block. It just doesn't suit what I'm doing here. So we're not using it. And an early morning since the time change. Oh yes, there was. I forgot. You're correct. We did have the whole fall back crap. I forgot about that. So that means, would we lose an hour? I don't know. I don't know. But it's fine. That I'm not too worried about. The time changes I was just talking about are going to be interesting. It was 8 before, so now it's 7, so technically... Is that a gain? Spring forward is when it would be a loss. I don't want to use my brain. That's why we're doing this. Mindless tasks. That's much better. I still didn't get any rockets, but it's fine. There we go. You know, nothing... At least one don't have that 1 hour time change crap. Yeah. This is just... Honestly, I don't really care about all this stuff. Like I said, I like the natural terrain generation. Good Hindo, we are just... I've been systematically going through, if you remember this area, it was very, very diorite-y. So I'm going through some places like these little blocks up here and those over there we're not changing, but like we just went and did that mountain. We've done this one and this one and this one, and we've done all of these. We did the mountain back here, so I'm going through and doing all of that. I'm just trying to clean up. I don't have my list handy in front of me at the current time, but I've got a project that I really want to get started, but I want to clean up some loose ends before... Now it's eyes in the grass, yeah. And I just want to get some of this stuff cleaned up before I start that project. But we cleaned up this whole mountain. We cleaned up the kitty cat. I left the coal because I don't see it. And I don't like it. But last time we were doing this, we actually got these guys. I have no idea what I'm going to do with them, but there they are. Gonna moss spam the grass? I don't know. So, the area looks much nicer. Thank you. And hello. Good morning to you, Mandalise. So I had this grand plan of like an oasis on this side, and then the scary stuff on this side. The hellscape, if you will. And I do like the moss coming into this area, and I think we're gonna blend, you know, this and all of this in eventually. I've got plans for the mountain. I've already figured that out. And then we had an original plan over here to do like an exhibit type deal, and I've actually taken to creative and messed around with this area, and I don't like anything I've come up with. So I think what I'm gonna do, and it's kind of cheeky, but I think I'm going to take the design here with the cobblestone and stuff, and I'm just going to close this area off. We're going to close this area off over here. We're going to continue this path around up into here, and then we'll bring it kind of coming down into here. And in this area, I do want to get rid of a lot of the big patches of coarse dirt. I would like to add in some patches of moss. Genius, there you go. And then I do think that, you know, since we've got some of this going on back here, I do want to take maybe some like flowering azalea plants and grow some of those in here. I think that could look cool. Yeah, I'm not sure what I want to do on that side yet, but again, like I said, I've got these plans. It's not even these plans. It's one plan to build a certain thing at the spawn town, and I want to get going on that. I really do. It's been a project that I've wanted to do for a while now, but you guys know that I like to get some of these projects done. I am gaining a better understanding, though, from grinding through some of these projects that I have on my list of why some content creators leave things incomplete. And I think it's a combination of maybe they're not happy with the project, or the sheer amount of time that it's been taking them, or things like that. You start a project and then lose your motivation for it. It can be real easy to just be done doing it. Still doesn't make it any less annoying, But there is a certain project that I have on my list that, yeah, we'll talk about it in tomorrow's video that I still need to even start recording. It's fine. It's fine. I should honestly be recording right now instead of streaming, but this is more fun. So I'd stay, but my Wi-Fi is really cutting out. Sorry. See ya. No problem. Thanks for stopping in. Have a great rest of your day, morning, afternoon, evening, night. I don't know. Yep. So anyway, what's the meaning of fine? Like when I say it's fine? Is that what you're asking? We'll do that. We'll do that. We'll get rid of this gravel in place of some grass. The meaning of fine for me is basically slightly better than okay. Like, you know, I'm fine. Maybe not 100%, but I can deal with whatever's going on. I guess. I don't know. Oh, but this is... So we've got this area here in front of the axolotl. We've got a little bit of work right there. And then mostly just this mountain over here. Like, Slack has a different meaning of fine, so want to know what your meaning is. I like fine from the movie Italian Job. You know, it's been a very long time since I've seen that movie. The short amount of time that I was actually home... Ooh, you know what? We're not going to have enough stone to do the other island. Nice. Nice lag. Really? Okay. So be it. Maybe we'll have to go trade out some stuff over at Zloy's shop. See if he's got some stone or something. But no, this is going all right. Maybe andesite to use instead of stone. No, I don't want to. I honestly don't want to. So I talked about this in the last stream I did. I did 2 streams while towards the end of Kentucky there. Look at this. There we go. What the heck is going on, man? And I talked about the days of Minecraft before the stone variants, right? Freaked out, insecure, neurotic, and emotional. Great movie. When this used to be all you saw, you know, ores and stone and dirt and gravel. There wasn't much variation underground, and I tell you what, caving and mining and things like that are so much better nowadays than they used to be for that pure and simple fact. I do want to replace that dirt though, and there's some, yeah, right there. And so I'm almost going for like an old school. Oh my god, I got this whole mountain right here that I forgot. Yeah, I'm going for like an old school Minecraft vibe, if that makes any sense. Sure. Let's go here. Plus, I like the way the stone looks. I really do. Big fan. And so we're just gonna fix this. Not dig out every single block, but we're gonna do. It's fine. Where am I? I wanted to get on this side. Yes. Does make any sense to me since I don't know how it looked, so I'll go back then. Okay, gotta go to work and lurk. Yes, have to start work 6 days a week now. I feel your pain. Good luck. I hate working 6 days. I like the money, but I don't like the work. Well, I like the work too, but I mean, Yeah, I like doing the work that I do, but I don't like having to work 6 days. Thankfully, I sit in my home office, so not too bad. Well, that is good. Let's see. We should just. Basically, there was just a sprinkled in variant like this mountain here where there was a bunch of diorite and andesite and stuff like that. So that's all that we're doing. We're just cleaning that up, replacing it for stone, and it's gonna look good. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be great. Is it block lag or normal lag? I honestly don't know. I haven't experienced lag like this in a long time. So I don't know if it's whatever Mr. Beardstone's doing, or if it's the server causing problems, or if it is the fact that it's Sunday, and today's the day when a lot of people are going to be sitting in the hotel. So it could be just your inherent lag from the fact that we are on hotel Wi-Fi, as per usual. And I did try the wired Ethernet connection, but it doesn't work. It's Beardstone, must be his city lag. Yeah. His city lag? Like South Park City? Or City Walk from South Park? Yeah. Anyway, let's see, where are we at? We got a stack and a bit. We'll go ahead and take this a bit, but 2 computers and 4 screens to look at. 1 computer for fun and the other for work. We have Chicky Bird today. The Beard City lag. He calls it the land that frames forgot. Oh, I like that. That's good. Yep. You'd think being as far away as we are that we wouldn't experience too much of that lag, but hey, you know, it's fine. I'm nervous. I'm nervous at what this next update's gonna do when it comes to the world of lag. Let's see. We'll start, I guess, the backside. I think it's gonna be all right, but I don't know, man. Bird, how is the baby doing today? Sleeping. Hey Zap, how's it going? DC, what's up? How you doing? City that shares its lag through the server. Well, you know, sharing is caring, so they say. But I think Beardstone can keep his lag. His dirty, dirty lag. Fingers crossed the lag won't be too bad. Yeah. I've got my fingers crossed, toes crossed. It's for the most part it's been fine. It's just a little bit of inherent block breaking lag, which is weird. But you know, I did play on Realms for a while. I know what this all feels like. I hate it. Baby's up a lot last night. She kept both of us up for sure. Oh man, I do not miss those days. But congratulations on the little one nonetheless. They are amazing. So much fun. Blame Tiz Tom for the fox poop? Yeah, we definitely can blame Tiz for that. He's not the only fox on the server, but he is the only one that is not house trained. Now it's just the cats waking me up. You know, so I've got a bunch of nieces and siblings and stuff that are having kids, man, and you know it's cool. My sister just had a baby, and she's an adorable little thing, and let's see, one of my one niece just had a baby, another niece is pregnant right now, and it's super cool. I like it. It's exciting. You know, don't mind taking the babies and Ah, come on, mouse. Don't do this to me. You're supposed to work. This is a corded mouse, too. Um, but I tell you, they start squawking. Hand them back to mom. Hand them back to dad. Um, and then I go to bed and sleep. You know what I mean? And don't get me wrong, not all babies obviously are like my son was terrible. And I don't mean that he is terrible. He just when he was a baby, he was colicky, he did not sleep through the night. He kept me up from like 11 to about 1 in the morning. It was a grueling process for a few months. What do we got here? Let's just do that. And then I guess we'll throw this in here. My daughter, on the other hand, she slept almost immediately through the night. So they started clocking in. Yeah, exactly. All right, here you go. Let's see. What can I take to... I think I could take some of this, maybe, and exchange it for stone. From, old Zlob shop. That's not what I want. But yes, I don't miss it. And my niece... So my one niece just had a baby. And then her sister started getting that old baby fever. And I told her, I said, I got the perfect advice for you. Okay? You have for... Is that maybe check the options in the shopping? Yeah, that's where we're gonna go. We're gonna go mosey around the shopping area and see what's up. I want to see you can do housework before she wakes up. She only cries for food, of course. She also cries, screams when we change her diaper. We were at the bowling called Boondocks and the baby slept. That's good. That's good to get your kid sleeping when there's noise around. There's a couple of friends of mine that had kids that it had to be dead quiet. And if you talked even in this tone of voice, that baby would wake up. And my kids, man, I used to turn the TV on and all kinds of stuff. I want them to be able to sleep. And my daughter and my son both could sleep through World War III, I swear. An earthquake, natural disaster of any kind. But anyway, the advice I had for my niece was, when you have baby fever, 9 times out of 10 you're just tired. So go take a nap. And when you wake up, oh, here we go. There we go. When you wake up, did you enjoy that nap? Because if you did, don't have a kid. Hey, Space. What's happening? Was ist das? Yeah, that's Lee's thing. Dumb to Diamonds. Does Jesse's shop. We got DB's. Witch drops. That's like, you know, kids are tough, man. It's a job. She didn't heed my advice though. She got pregnant, and I wish her the best of luck. I don't wish her, you know, any bad thing or anything like that. I don't wish that the baby stays up all the time either. I hope that baby sleeps. I ran the TV radio constantly when my kids were born. They couldn't sleep without the sound for the longest time. Yeah. It does do that. So this is Tiz's doo-doo shop. We don't want that. I'm pretty sure this is the only shop in the shopping area that has stone. Or any of the stone variants. But we'll look up top. We'll go up there. Yeah, my daughter was cake, man. I ended up finding out when she was, like... It was like 2 weeks after she got home from... Oh, the Quest Cat. We never did do this. I'm gonna have to do it at some point. But anyway... That shop is the shop that's always fake. Yeah, it's definitely a Tiz Tom shop. But no, about 2 weeks after I brought my daughter home from the hospital when she was a baby... she slept through the night. And then if we ever had a issue with her sleeping, I ended up finding out, putting her in her car seat, put her in the car, and start driving her around. And it progressed into basically all I had to do was put her in the car and start it, and she would fall asleep. And now she is 12 years old, and I will pick her up every week like I do from her mom. And it is a 25-minute drive from our pickup drop off spot to my house, and my daughter falls asleep every time. It doesn't matter if, let's say, uh, her mom calls me up and says, "Hey, I got a birthday party or something that she wants to send," because she's got other kids, obviously, other siblings of my daughters, and she'll be like, "Hey, can I have the kid for this birthday party?" And we're very cordial. It's like, yeah, absolutely. And we'll meet up, and it'll be 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and that girl will be out. Fall asleep in the car because my parents used it when I was little too. Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, it's funny. This is the rocket shop. What's back here? Is this just a barracks? Jawohl. Oh, it's no, nope, nope. That's yep. I knew that. Oh, she. So it was me and my boy going to pick her up on Wednesday because I was home, and we were 5 minutes down the road, and my son and I were talking about something, or he was asking me a question about something, and I was answering him, and when I looked at him in the passenger seat, I just happened to look behind me, and there's my daughter just head up against the window, mouth open, out, and I'm like, really? It's been 5 minutes. We tried the same thing with my 12-year-old son when he was younger. Halfway to Colorado Springs, he yells out to us, "Look, there was the 12th semi to go by us, and it was blue." Halfway to Colorado Springs from? I forgot you're in Colorado too. I'm not. So 2 granite is 1 dumb. Can we do this the cheeky way? Where is stone is 3 stacks for a dumb. So I've got that many, so I'm 1 short of just replacing. Don't tell Zaloy. We're just gonna do that. Oh, you're in Castle Rock, okay. Oof. You don't have to drive south, do you, for work? No, you said you're working at your home. That's you lucked out, man. That the last couple of times I drove through it wasn't too bad, but that whole construction project is nasty. So I can't fly. I think next season, we're just not gonna do the elytra thing. I'm gonna get a horse or some other means of transportation. Yep. And we're just gonna old school it in the days before the elytra. 2 granite equal 3 stone. Well, he got an extra pile of granite for me. No worries. Oh yeah, yeah, you're absolutely right, Lucifer. I did that backwards. You can get 3 stone for 1 dumb. So 2 stone, 2 granite would give you 1 dumb. Yes, you're correct. Flip back and forth from Colorado Springs to Denver all the time. I hate it. I drove back and forth. Oh, look at that. Look at that. I do have some of those. That's good. You know what else I need to look at? I'm pretty sure I took I did. Good. Um, Pikachu. I drove back and forth to Denver for 13 months, just over 13 months, and I don't miss it, but it was before the construction. I might have enough glowstone to do what I want to do. But welcome in, I'm sorry. I got distracted by your Pikachu. My bad. Yeah. I have constant issues with my ping. Ping sitting at like 160, which is typical for me, but I'm really getting tired of not being able to fly. So I think next season we're not going to fly. I still don't know if this is going to be enough stone to finish what we're... Oh, and of course we just take off like we're professionals here in the Nether. Because how else would this? Maybe ask DB to restock sometime. Also, I know Foxy and Slack have a witch farm. I don't know if they sell the drops or if they have a thing. Lee does. You're right. She does. And I have one. In my box somewhere, I have a trident specifically designed for that. And I'm just stubborn. I don't know. I've got my whole hotbar the way I like it. Ender Pearl like a teleporting gummy bear? Yes. They have not one but two witch farms. Oh, that's right. Slack has the cobweb just like right outside his door that he jumps in. Yeah. What the heck was I doing? Okay, so I've got some stone smelting. I did do that. Okay. I thought so. It's been so long. So I honestly haven't... I played... The cobweb is a neat trick, and I have an abandoned mineshaft just like back over there. I know where it is. Yeah, so I had to reorganize how I did this with the whole fortune being way better than Silk Touch, but still needing Silk Touch for a few things, like gathering stone. So I've got my bow and my sword right across from each other. I don't know why I like this better than anything else, but that's just the way I do it. I like having my fortune guy there and my Silk Touch there. I like to spread them out. It's a visual thing for me. And then having my food. The torches don't necessarily need to be here, but it's nice to have them. And then my rockets, and then these are the two open slots for building blocks and such. Throwing a trident in the mix would just... I've tried it a couple of times and I just got frustrated because it doesn't work for me. Doesn't mean it's wrong or anything else. I don't want to do this. I've got that over there too, but I don't care about that. What do I have? I don't have... Oh, I have stuff. We just gotta get it out. Let's grab some netherrack, of course. I have a specific order for things. Yeah. You got to, right? And everybody does. I watch, Foxy and Slack and Lee and Jesse and... Oh, Minecraft. Oh, that's why it lagged, because Tiz was joining. Okay, that one was legit. That normally happens. Trusty old netherrack. You're right, man. We'll say hi to Tizzy here in just a minute. But yeah, you gotta have some semblance of organization because... Right? Without it, it'd be chaos. I don't know. Good old Tizzy Tom. I like it. It's what I've done for many. No, let's not do that. For a while. And it's worked for me, so we're gonna keep doing it. I feel like other people are more flexible about changing the order than I am. Yeah, some people are fluid when it comes to things like that. But like I said, I've been doing this for... I've been playing this game for a long time. I know what I like. I know what I'm about. Alright, how do we want to do this? One block at a time, dingus. And see, I don't like when that happens, because then we gotta fix it. There we go. And you are still above water, technically. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, this will work. Excuse me, friend. Oh, look at that. 1, 2, 3 of them. Eh, whatever. That's fine. That's fine. I don't care. Let's do... Ugh. There's a lot to do. How long have we been going? 50-ish? Hey, look at that, a trader. Excuse me, friends. You're gonna smack me, so I'm gonna smack you first. Oh. Oh. Fine. We'll do it the hard way. Out of practice, I guess. Where you at, buddy? Did you go invisible? You did. Hey, man. Hey, come back. I'm probably gonna murder you, but that's not the point. Show me your trades. Not that I care. Light gray, redstone. Ooh, shulker box, crafting table. Oh. Ooh. Do I have any emeralds in here? Are they all in the base? I have 2. Where you at, buddy? I'll give me 1 piece of glowstone. Better than nothing, I guess. So many splotches. Yeah, there's a lot here, and I'm just looking at my time because I'm gonna... Yes, the crafting table prank is hilarious, but we can't do it too. Oh, and those guys right there, you just saw the goat, or I saw the goat anyway, out of the corner of my eyes. Apparently those guys caused some serious lag, always looking for blocks to jump to. I don't want to spend the whole time doing this, though I'm sure you guys are enjoying the ever-riveting content of tearing out diorite and placing in stone. Alright, friendly prank time? Yeah, go around and replace everybody's crafting table? It's not a bad idea. And we can sleep. But I've got a goal of getting things done. So I don't want to do that. You know, I'm gonna leave that piece like that, and then we'll do like that. That'll lead us over here. Netherrack, where are you? Haha. Why does it get nighttime so fast? I don't know. It's always nighttime, is what I assume. That's not gonna work. Did you like the magic trick? It was diorite, then it was stone, then it was diorite. Magicians. Yes, no squirrels. I'm on a mission. I don't want... I know normally I go through the base showing off spoilers, which I don't have any spoilers this time. But what I don't want to do is I don't want to spoil the project just yet of what I have planned. I already gave a... It's not really a hint, but we talked about it when we were hanging out with Lee. Was that in the last video? Was the last video the mines? Yeah, we did the whole little mine shaft, or the mine area. Partied it up. I think it turned out pretty cool too. So I talked a little bit about that with Lee, and I think I left that on camera. But all I really said was I'm gonna build something over here. Oh no, I baroqued the block. It's fine. All right. So this area is good enough. we'll come up back over around here. Yeah, mine was the last one. I liked it. Hey, Wooden the... Is that Woden the Old? How you doing? Yeah, it was... I wouldn't say it was out of my comfort zone, but it was definitely different, right? And I want to steal a piece of grass. I want to go back and get my grass. I really like this. This is definitely different than what I normally do. This is out of my building style, and it really worked. A lot of work went into this. Are you planning to add sounds in the future? I'm not... I don't know. I do like playing with sounds, like the crackling of the fire, the gurgle of the lava. The phantoms that have disappeared completely. No! Oh, stupid chunk border eating entities. I should have cornered these. I should have chunk loaded this and cornered these guys in a spot. That is my fault. Urgh. Doesn't make me any less angry. Oh, look at that. We've got a lot of glowstone. I've got more than enough. I didn't need that. The babies is gone, man. I'm severely upset. What the hell did I come in here for? Oh yeah, grass. It's like, what am I even doing? Sorry. But they were like the staple of the base, man. I loved them. Poopy. We got the stupid villagers. Look at this. Oh no. Oh no, Mr. Kool-Aid Man. What the heck? I don't know if it was ever set to peaceful. No, there was a zombie villager here, a zombie villager here, and a zombie sitting in the boat. And then yeah, these guys were gone. Everything was name tagged too, so it didn't add to the mob cap. Right now it's set on hard, so I don't know. Well, peaceful would nuke them. Yeah, you're absolutely correct. That actually pisses me off. You guys know how hard it was to capture those dang phantoms. Yeah, unfortunately, the TB meetings tend to take place while I'm at work. And I understand that, you know, to get the most out of it, those are the times that work for a lot of people. It just doesn't work for me. And of course, we can't schedule meetings that only work for me. So though I've tried to make the last couple, I have not been able to. Especially when I was in Kentucky. Hell, when I was in Kentucky, I couldn't do anything. I didn't even have the motivation to play. Because I thought I would be fine working 12-hour days, and then we could do a little bit of recording and stuff when we got back, because we'd have about an hour. But I was worn out, man. You technically missed the stream, and that was before I was putting the streams up, too. That's the worst part. You trying to coerce me into catching more? I see what you're doing. I mean, so... God, see, these are the things that... Hey, B, how you doing? I'm very frustrated right now, and I'm trying not to be negative. But it's frustrating. It's very frustrating. But, let's finish up what we're doing over here. We're going to do this systematically, right? If we do it systematically and plan it out, it'll be fine. It'll be great. We're going to finish up what I want to do over here. Then we're going to continue work on the Oasis a little bit in here. And then put intermittent boats. No, you stop your... you stop your ideas now. They're always very good. We still got the maze that we got to get back to at some point. We'll see. I'm breaking everything. So, anyway, what I was going to say is we're back on the 610's schedule. We're not too far away from the plant. So, hopefully we can do some recording. We can get some videos done. I have 1, 2... Where are we at? Episode 37, 38, 39, and I think episode 40 I've got planned out. Right? So in those times that we're not doing, and I want to get most of those videos recorded before I head home from this job in 10-ish days. That's the goal. So if we can do this in a systematic fashion, I think that we can also do some streams and we can get the phantoms back. We can get the zombies back. The zombie's going to be easy to put back. The zombie villager, a little more difficult. But it's fine. It'll be fine. And if we don't get it done, we don't get it done. No intermittent boats in Bedrock? Really? You can't put intermittent boats. Back to the crafting tables. Oh, no. We gotta finish things. I've got an order of operations. I do have to. Well, you guys will just have to wait for the video. Yeah, we're gonna get some stuff done. Hopefully. I fell down. It's just frustrating because it was a lot of work to get those phantoms. But we learned all the things, right? We know the trick with putting the boats around us and being in like a little hidey hole. So it should be fun. And we can do kind of like a what would you call it? Like a double thing, where not only are we doing the phantoms, but we can try to capture ourselves some mobs as well. Maybe set up a little area so that it works during the daytime as well. Unfortunately, whilst I'm doing this project here, we are going to continue to sleep through the night, but after we get everything done that I'm trying to get done here, I will stop sleeping through the night, so we don't have to worry about it. I'm so angry. And you know, it could have been like you guys were saying, that we just went across the server and somebody went with a camera account. You may not rest because there's monsters. Really? Went across the server, dumping all these, you know, drowned in things that are still spawned in the oceans and whatnot. I get it. I understand. It doesn't make me any less frustrated. That's a lot of bird poop, man. That's a lot of bird poop. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. So everything despawns, doesn't it? But isn't it based on ticks and things like that, where if you're not... Isn't there still an issue with despawning? Like, if you're in the area, sure, the spawning radius around you is checking these areas, but if there's mobs that have spawned outside there, they haven't necessarily despawned. Because the game checks for, like... I don't think it automatically despawns. Doesn't the game still check for, like, inactivity and stuff like that? Like, it's definitely better than it used to be, but it's still not perfected. Yeah, see? So if they're holding an item or something, like a lot of the drowned do, they're holding tridents, they're holding nautilus shells, they're holding rotten flesh, copper, whatever have you, then they might still be there. I don't honestly know. I'm gonna hit up the channels in Discord asking questions. Oh, you know what though? We had a hiccup with the server the other day. That's right, Jazzy was talking about it. So maybe that caused some issues. You gotta hand it to Foxy though. Let's be honest. Let's like I said, deep breath, or like DC said, deep breaths, deep breaths. You know, Foxy's running this server on his own. He's doing all the maintenance. He's got all the hardware in his house. You know, and the fact that we've gone on for quite a while without any issues, it says a lot. So I'm upset, sure. It's frustrating, obviously, but I'm not gonna rage or delete my account or anything like that. Natural items don't count. I don't honestly don't know. Hey, Swoopy. Everybody calls it bird poop, but it need to be mossy diorite for that. Well, if the gray was a little darker, it would definitely work. Basically what happened there, Lucifer, is all of my phantoms are gone, and my zombie villagers and the zombie in the whole zombification area gone. They gone. Like I said, it's fine. I'm upset, but hey, it's not the end of the world, right? Free stream content. We could do it again. We did it once. I don't want to do it again. It was 2, 3. It was a pain, but we can do it again. It's not an impossible task. Where are we at? We're looking pretty good. Hey. I should go back to the base. Let's fix this up right here, and then we'll go back to the base and we'll get some more stone. See, that's the thing. The auto backups, I think, is what wasn't working, because I think Jazzy was on the server for 12 hours and never got kicked. And with the auto backups, you get kicked. The whole reason that I was able to AFK at the Wither Farm and get so many dang skulls is because we were having issues with the auto backups and saves and stuff like that. So it's fine. Oh, hey, I just checked the wiki. Enderman can exist in Minecraft if named. You can make them a little chunk of line roller coaster down. And then we'd have to look at them, right? Oz, we'd have to look at the Endermen so that they're screaming while they're going across the roller coaster. Oh, that's the dumbest thing I've ever thought. And we got a little bit more stone. Perfect. I remember in the earlier season comment about the server resetting and roll. Yeah, that was when we were on a realm too. We haven't had that many issues with rolling to the server, and then with the 6-hour save timestamps and stuff like that. But like I said, Foxy's busy. He's doing a lot of things. So I commend the man for his dedication to the cause already. Like I said, it's not a huge deal. It's not the end of the world. It's fine. 1, 2, 3, and that one too. Oh, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's fine. We're just gonna clean this area up and just keep on rolling with what we're doing, and then we'll worry about the other things later. It just sucks because we spent some time. One more idea. We're nothing. Yeah, we're gonna do this one at a time because squirrel. I can easily get distracted. And I do need to go do some shopping and stuff today. I need to do the typical weekend things, right? I do want to get some recording done. So, yeah. Let's do what we plan to do on the stream. Before we just go, squirrel! And I should have, let's delete you, and then 1, 2, and 3. Let's get us up here. Perfect. I wanted to get up here. Yes, this is where I kind of left off. So let's get back to this. And let's see. Yeah, the updates and time changes can mess with servers. Yeah. Fine was what that's defined as again. Yeah. Time's running short. Not for me. We're still going to go for like another hour-ish. But we do, yes, we do have things that we need to get done today. In preparation for tomorrow. So I bought a new pair of work boots after the endeavors in Kentucky. And I gotta get those, what do you call it? There's a toe guard that I bought for them, so I gotta get them all done up. Takes about 2 days for it to dry, so I should have done it last night, but we rolled in late. It was like 11 midnight. Time changes. I don't know. What else? What else do I have to do today? Maybe. Yeah. Maybe. What an English language. I speak it good. And that's fine. What the heck? Don't stop it, phone. I meant before the update. Time's running short before the... Yes, the update is coming soon. Have you considered putting some Blaze statues flying around the base? I haven't. And welcome in, Payne. I'm sorry. Yeah, the ghasts are cute and small. I don't know. I'm not that great at pixel art. So I'm not 100% sure what all we're still going to do. For the interior of the base, though, as far as like farms and things that are inside of it, I was pretty happy with where it was sitting. Of course, now missing the phantoms and the zombification stuff, that's not great. We're gonna have to do it. We're gonna have to do another stream and get the phantoms back. We're gonna have to get the zombies back. Yep, because that was kind of a staple of the base, right? Scaled down version of the one that Lee made last season. That is a great idea. Well, hers was already a scaled down version, wasn't it? Because she used mini blocks. I never saw if she actually finished that out. I bet she did. I saw her do the one. I actually watched part of that stream. But I do have... I have that world downloaded. So, you're talking about the big one that she did, not the mini block version. No, I definitely don't... If you've noticed this season so far, I have not even touched mini blocks, and I don't want to. It's a trap. Because they're so good. Yeah, I don't want to mess around with mini blocks, so I haven't bought any, and I haven't done anything. Last season, I kind of went nuts trying to collect them all, and then the season ended, and just ran out of time. Honestly, last season, that dang bridge that we ended up doing to the Blaze Farm is what just kind of killed my motivation for anything. And that's why this season I've tried to scale back projects a little bit. I mean, we've done some pretty big projects like with the base and stuff and the Nether Hub. But even the Nether Hub... Even the Nether Hub is incomplete. How we doing? Oof, hiccup. I think we got the face of this thing pretty good. I'm going to do that over there, and I'm not too worried about what's going on, like, back here. I didn't see the... Let's see. I thought she made a huge one overlooking your base. She did. She did. Yeah, and see, let's talk about the Nether Hub just a little bit, shall we? Because I'm going to talk about it in my video. So I typically like to do spoilers. You guys know. You know how we do things. And let's go ahead and spoil that. So you guys are going to get a first-hand... Ah! No more stone. A first-hand chat while we go check for stone about the Nether Hub. So when I was doing the first diagonal tunnel, we were streaming, and somebody had made a mention about the fact that not a lot of people use the Nether Hub. We all live... Dang it. That is probably the end of my stone. We all live very, very close together, right? So, I know some people do use the hub. I know Foxy and Slack have stuff all over the server, and I know Lee's in there, and I know Tiz goes back and forth to his base and to places, and there's a couple other people that roll through it. But one of the things that was mentioned in... Where am I going? Just default to the Nether is what I do? That's not where I wanted to go. God. I was going to the mines because we're going to go get ourselves some stone after I clean out my inventory. Now somebody made the mention that I was building such a huge project for something that wasn't going to get used a lot. Meaning the Nether Hub itself. No. You don't go in there. And when that was brought to my attention, because I didn't even pay it any mind, yeah, I was like, oh, you know, they're right. They're absolutely 100% correct that we're building this huge old Nether Hub, and really we don't need to. Because close proximity of individuals makes it kind of a moot point. So, what do I have here? Let's go ahead and grab one more block. So after that comment was made and the fact that we had spent so many hours in the Nether Hub, motivation was relatively shot. And I don't blame the individual. I don't even remember who said it. It's not a big deal. They weren't being, you know, malicious or anything. in what they were saying. They were just pointing out that I was going through a lot of work. Stupid mouse. I'm blaming the mouse. Lag. Sun was in my eyes. I was going through a lot of work to do something that really wasn't probably going to be appreciated as much as it could have been. Oh, man. Did this thing finish? It did. Nice. Nice. And I still got some blaze rods, so let's utilize this thing. Do I have potatoes? I do. So anyway, motivation was pretty well shot after that, and I took a break from the Nether Hub project. Not bad, not bad, and we haven't been back to it. So I also know, because I did the one diagonal tunnel, that there's about 14 hours worth of digging and placing blocks and smelting items and things like that per tunnel. So if you do the math on that, that's like 42 hours to finish the Nether Hub the way I originally intended. And I think we're going to cheese it to finish it. I don't think that we're necessarily going to... Did I leave any stone in here? No. Why would I? So I don't actually think we're going to finish the Nether Hub. We are going to finish it. It's going to be complete, but not in the way that was originally intended. And it's kind of crappy. I feel not 100% great about it, but honestly, I don't have 42 hours to sit and put into this project. I'm burned out from the project itself. There have been some chats between me and a couple other individuals about helping finishing it out. And basically, I said, yeah, if they want to do it, great. If they don't, that's fine too. And it was just, again, just a talk. So if I don't see or hear any more about it within the next week or so, I'm probably just going to close the diagonals off, throw in some redstone, make some doors, so that like Foxy and Slack can still use their diagonal paths to the witch farm and to their industrial area, and Piggy can still get to his base area if needed. The one diagonal that is in between the orange and the white tunnel, it doesn't even have anything. So I think the 4 tunnels is great. That is a completed look, more or less. And yeah, there's 2 projects that I'm going to compromise with completion. That is the axolotl exhibit that we talked about earlier and the Nether Hub. I just don't have the motivation. I'm sorry. It's a tough spot to be in. I think just like with the castle last season, I think I bit a little more off than I could chew, and I'm grown enough to admit that. And honestly, it's too much of a hub for this season anyway, considering where everybody's at. You know, a lot of people are at spawn. But I will tell you this, we are going to go through, I do have plans to throw down some signs to orient people to where like the mining mesa is, and the mining desert, the top of the nether fortress that's close to spawn. We're still going to do those things, and then I'm going to get with the Truly Bedrock members that do use the Nether Hub to place down some signage or maybe some heads to help people find their base areas, or at least the tunnel in which they live in. It'd be nice to get a couple of heads so we can kind of like post them up at the entrance or whatever, and like the entrance of the tunnel, and then you could follow that down to their location. So I do still want to do that, and that is on the list. The list has just been amended. Still a good looking hub. Thank you. It did turn out great. It turned out far better than the original picture I had in my head. I can't complete it because of a couple of different reasons. Number one, if I were gonna do it, it would have been stream only content. I'm not gonna do a video on it because we've done like our first four, not our first four, but like four or so episodes came on it. I've done that many, if not more, streams already on it, and I feel as though if I pushed to get it done, which I could. Let me start by saying that I could get the project done. I could put my nose to the grindstone and grind, but it's going to be forced. And if I did any kind of episodes or a stream, it would be droll. It would be not great because I would be upset. But I do appreciate the kind words. NetherHub is a huge project. Surprises. It's a job just one person's far better than I could hope to build. Well, thank you. I do appreciate the kind words, and I love the way it turned out. And it's not going to look bad. We're just going to close it off to complete the look, and we're going to have some buttons. We're going to have some stone buttons set up so people can push. They can get to their areas, and we're going to have a little time delay to make it. Can we sleep? Yes, absolutely. We'll have a button on both sides so they can go in and out, and this way the doors always close behind them, so it looks that completed feel, completed look. Yeah, I think it's going to be fine. Alright, grass is spreading. Let's go. How good am I? Not very. That's not the way up. Here we go. We did it. So quick little trip to the mines later, and now we have, and a little story later. Oh my goodness, I fell all the way down. We're at the bottom. So let's go ahead and start doing this project. We're almost done with this, which I feel really good about. And it'll be fine. It'll be great. Like I said, it was a huge undertaking for me, and I wanted to do it, and I did it. And next time it will definitely be a collabed thing, right? We can't just do it one person. It's going to need to be a team project with a cohesive idea, a cohesive build. I mean, I got to build the nether hub I wanted because I didn't have anybody else telling me I couldn't. If you guys remember the what was that project I did? We started building a like border around the little village in season 1. It was me, Blue Jay, and Prowl. And one of the things I wanted to do was mix in a little bit of nether brick to throw my flare on the build with the stone bricks and stuff, because that's what I do, right? And I love the mixture. I've loved the mixture since the days before all these crazy nether blocks, and they didn't like my idea. So it got shot down. So like I said, one of the great things about doing the project myself is I got to do whatever I wanted. But again, that's not the way a project should go. Shouldn't be able to just do it because I wanted to do it. And I can compromise with people. That's fine. Ooh, that was a good jump. That was a good jump. Parkour master-ish. But we'll see. You know, I'm hoping one of these seasons that we don't even need a nether hub. That's what I'm really hoping for. That we live in such, like, we're in close proximity now, but we've spread out farms and stuff. And I'm hoping one of these seasons that we stop all the individual farming and do like communal. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do that, and I'm going to do this, and then that's going to be the end of this mountain. I don't really need to do the backside. But it'd be cool to have a general area, everybody in that area living together, or you know, maybe separate houses or whatever have you. But we could spread the collabs out for the farms, not just Silent building his stuff and Foxy building his stuff and Beardstone and Tiz building their stuff. You know what I'm saying? I think that could be really cool. I think that would definitely be, at least for you guys, a very interesting season. Let's get rid of the sand because I don't like it. And that's 10 times better than what it looked like before. Just cleaner. I like it. Let's see. Maybe one day we can go to the nether roof like Java. We can go to the nether roof. I have a hole punched in the nether roof right now. Okay. That's all clean. That's all clean. I probably need to go to the top just to check it out. Yeah. She's clean. She's clean. Can't build though. No, you can't. So this and this. Ooh, what's this? Oh, just a little cove. I like it. I'm not too worried about it. I'm not too bothered by it at all. And I like it. Axolotl area. Everything's cleaned up. So let's go clean out our inventory and grab a few blocks and buckets because I want to go ahead and start doing this area. Zoned areas would be cool. Residential, industrial, food. Exactly. I think that would be cool. It's an idea I'm going to pass along. And I think if most people are already on board with those kinds of ideas, it's just getting them to work. What we've done so far this season has been great. I've enjoyed every minute. I've never had more fun on Truly Bedrock than I have this season, right? Because, obviously, I have the highest video content this season, which is a huge achievement and a huge accomplishment. I'm very proud of myself for it. I am in no way, shape, or form in competition with anybody else. I'm merely stating a fact. Ooh. Let's take some of this. Let's take some andesite. And I think I need to go check exactly what I did. My inventory's full. I've got 2 buckets and room for 1 more. I should throw that single piece of diorite that's gonna just be a pain. Like I said, I'm in no competition with any member of Truly Bedrock, but considering the fact that I've held a full-time job working 40 to 60 to 72 hours a week. No, what's 12 times 7? 84, 96? Is that right? 7 times... It's 7, 14... Yeah, I don't know. It's 84 hours. So anywhere between the 40 and 84 hours, and I've maintained, for the most part, 2 videos a week. That's pretty good. It was a hard thing to do. Alright. Come here, buddies. You are the last remaining survivors. So I'm pretty proud of that. Oh, you cheeky dude. Come here. And again, that's not a stab or a jab or at anybody on the server. Because sometimes things can be misconstrued. I'm just saying that we did it. We have done it. Let's go ahead and just... We're going to fill all this in with diorite because that's what we have a ton of. And then we're going to replace the glass
Which this was something I was going to do in my next episode, but hey, you guys get first-hand content. Yep. And not only... we've done a lot of things this season. Not only have we maintained pretty much 2 videos a week, but we've also streamed almost once a week. We have started a second channel with the streams where the streams go. After we're done, we have updated and upgraded the Patreon account. We have made ourselves a logo, which was pretty neat. A lot of things happened this season. It's been a very, very productive and good season for me. And at one point, if I remember correctly, at one point my channel did have, as far as Truly Bedrock is concerned, it did have almost as many collabs as it did just regular old videos, which again is another achievement in its own right. Alright, that's good enough. That's good enough. So let's pull some stuff off the inventory. I need to refresh myself with the block palettes here. I did use some tough, so I'm going to need to go grab some of that. What else did we do this season? I think that's all we've really done. The focus has been on Truly Bedrock. I have another series that's going on the channel, which was Seopolis, a modded series, but I know a lot of people don't like the modded stuff. And that series is not dead. I actually have 3 episodes recorded from that series. I've just been having so much fun on Truly Bedrock that I haven't wanted to play in a while. So that will be something that we get back to eventually. So we need a couple of tough blocks. It looks like it's primarily cobblestone, tough, mossy cobblestone, and a few slabs and stuff thrown in for kicks. So we need to grab a bit more stuff and go ahead and clean out the inventory. And I guess I can sleep anywhere because I don't have to worry about mobs anymore. Ay, ay, ay. Let's dump the diorite. Good, good. I'm so glad that I figured out a decent little build to use this stuff because it's such a good block. Glass, we'll put you in there. And then not that chest. Maybe we'll do like that much mossy cobblestone. I have more cobblestone, I believe. Yeah, I've got a fair amount. Yes, tough is a very nice block. I wish we'd have like a slab. Just a slab? I would be fine with just a slab. What in the what? Oh. That is a sheep that burned. Yeah, we've got the mossy going, we've got the andesite, so we're just gonna do the similar placement of blocks like that, and then we'll do. I like this block, especially in the in this design here. Right? It looks like a sediment, similar to gravel. It looks like sediment. It looks good in the bottom of a pond. I think, anyway. Yeah, gravel also looks good. It's another block that looks good next to this one as like a sediment. I don't know. I can't answer that question of why they wouldn't just generate a slab and stair, right? Like when they first introduced Red Nether Brick, I was so excited. I was so excited for the red nether brick. I was excited for another nether block. And I was also under the impression that we would have gotten a slab slash stair slash wall variant, or fence rather, because we already have that of regular nether brick. So I thought, why not? Why wouldn't we? And then it never happened. So let's see. We did such a good job with this in the beginning. I don't think we need much for slabbage, but like that. Perfect. So another stupid thing that I did, and I can't get out of here, is the chunk border. I didn't chunk align this. The border runs right here, and then it runs like right here. So I built this thing perfectly on a 4-corner chunk border, and that is why we've been losing axolotls. And so that's another reason I'm kind of like, we're just gonna close this area up and finalize it. This is fine. Woden with the, is that how you say it? I'm sorry if I'm saying it wrong. With the important question, there's always a first time. That is I've got a list of things that I definitely want to do in the next season. And I'm not talking about builds or anything like that. I'm talking about chunk alignment. I'm talking about silly things like that, because I have a knack for not chunk aligning my builds. I have a knack for doing some really silly things. Chunk aligning farms, things like that. I've started breeding axolotls, trying to get a blue one. Any tips? Patience. And did you see the breeder setup that I had at one point? Let's see, that goes in there. Ooh, I will also show you guys my project box. We got some deep slate, we've got some cobbled deep slate, we've got some obsidian, some crying obsidian, smooth basalt. This is a project that you guys will see in 2 videos. So a larger setup doesn't take that long, especially when you get to breeding the axolotls. You're gonna get a lot of axolotls. So setting up a larger system is easy. I would set up a... it's not even a bad idea to set up a fish farm similar to what Silent did, so that you always have tropical fish dropping near you. If you combined his idea with what I did, that would speed up the process. But other than that, good luck. Good luck, man. That's all I can say. You know, Dadcraft spent like 20 breeds and got one, and I was 100 times that, so... yeah, you know what? All right, squirrel time. We're gonna do it. Let me just fly by. I'll show you what he did. Since you're watching now. It's not too far away from us, too. Yeah, the RNG gods giveth and the RNG gods taketh away. So when it comes to RNG, both in real life and in video games, even though I know random number generation is not a real thing. I mean, it is a real thing, but that's not how real life is. Oh my goodness, load game. I don't have... If it wasn't for bad luck, I'd have no luck at all. That's just how it is. That's why the server didn't want to load. It's because Tizzy was sleeping. You know, there's a banged up azalea tree. That's probably me. Anyway, I've never had great luck. You know, I play the Pokemon Go with the kiddos, and they'll do community events on the weekends and stuff like that, where they'll up the odds of like shinies and stuff. And there's my axolotl breeder still there. I still will go through 100 encounters before I find one, and then my kid will be like, I found 17. It's just, that's just the way it is. So Silence basically got soul sand and then a layer of water pushing the fishes into a central point. The tropical fish will spawn in this, or regular fish. No, they'll drop down. They'll drop down into the hole. I do believe they do. That's what he's got going on here. It's all bubble columns, except for the top bit here. Obviously, you're going to have to put like a layer of cobblestone or whatever in here, and then set your water, and then break the cobblestone, and let the water form. And then, of course, he's got a little pool down here, which they can fall into, and he can pick them up, and then he's got his guys set up in a little 2x2 gap here where he's breeding them. This is definitely, I mean, it's kind of slow. You know, you can sit in here for a minute while these guys cool down and wait for fishes. And of course, you can set up chests like this so you have tropical fish ready for you. But there's one. And I think, honestly, this is better than what I did over here where I was going underneath and capturing the fish. But it's kind of a 6-to-1 type thing, ain't it? Because this allowed me to go capture the fish while the axolotls had their little 5-minute cooldown. But yeah, RNG has never been something... Nope. I did, however, play... I was playing a game on my phone, a Pokemon game. And I use that as an example because the RNG is wicked in that game. And I ran into 3 shinies so far. Geodude, Rattata, and a Butterfree of all things. So sometimes it's in my favor, but most of the time, no, not even a little bit. So I wish you the best of luck. Such is life. It is. It is. Life is a funny, cruel thing. Can be. That's right. Silk Touch with the oak wood. Who cares? I want some of these leaves, and then on the other hand, I also want to tear this floaty tree down because I don't like it. Yeah. Yeah, on the Pokemon Go thing though. So I found this little app that can help you do the raids and stuff that they have. And I did the latest one was like a Giratina, and I think it was my 3rd attempt. Here's the funny thing, when you do the raids and you beat the boss, you get a chance to catch the Mon, but you don't always catch them. And so my 3rd attempt at catching him, not only did I catch the guy, but it was also a shiny. It's called like... Hold on, I'll look it up right now. Poke Genie. It's a fully legal app. It does not violate the TOS of Niantic and the Pokemon Company. So it's a legal app. And we're back. Yay, we shot off a firework in celebration. Those are azalea leaves? They are different, huh? Neat. It uses... Like, you have to use a remote raid pass to do the remote raids, but it helps for, like, in the area that I'm in. I have a couple of gyms around me where I live, but there's not a lot of people that do the raids, and you need a group, and the app allows you to get in a group with like 5 other people, so you're guaranteed almost every time to beat the raid boss. Not always guaranteed to beat the boss or catch the boss. I think shiny catch rates are higher in Go. It's still like a 1 in 100 chance, but it is higher than regular games. The 1 in 8,192 or whatever it is. So far, I've got like a shiny Oshawott. I got 2 shiny Eevees. I've got a shiny Xatu, Giratina, and then here, hold on. Let me just type it in. This will be easy. But what was the last one that we just did? Oh, I need to get my shovel and I need to get some grass. Oh, so I spent all this time. One of the research things or whatever was I needed to catch a Ditto, which I'd never seen one, and then I never seen one because apparently they take the forms of other mons. And once I figured that out, I started catching a bunch of different mons and stuff and things, and I finally caught a Ditto and I completed the quest. And then once I completed a different quest, not the same one that I was working on, but a different one, I had a random chance encounter. And that random chance encounter, no problem, was a Ditto. And it was a shiny Ditto. I was so pissed. Spent all that time. Ay. But anyway, that's my luck when it comes to RNG. It's never been great. And I accept that. It's fine. I can grind. I can put down some grinding. Yeah. What was it in Gen 2? If you had a international shiny Ditto and you put it at the daycare center to breed with any other mon, it was like a 50-50 shot of actually getting a shiny. Fun fact. I don't know why I know that, but I do. Because I know a lot of useless things that don't matter or don't even pertain to Minecraft. I play more games than just Minecraft. This is just probably my favorite. It's not even that it's my favorite. It's an easy game to come back to, and the fact that they update this thing all the time makes it a great game, right? Sorry, gotta bounce. Have a good rest of the stream. It was good to catch you live. Bye. Goodbye, DC. Appreciate you stopping in. Have a great rest of your day. So I'm gonna fill... Where are we at? We're getting close to the end of stream today. So we're gonna fill in a little bit of this area, and we're gonna place down a few trees. And for now, what I want to do is just this. I want to just fill it in with grass, and then we're going to come back with probably some diorite, and we're just going to throw some diorite in some places, and then turn that into moss. It's going to be easier for me. But I love coarse dirt. This is got to be another favorite block of mine. This one also looks good at the bottom of a pond because it has the little patches of gray in it. You can do a pretty good mixture with dirt, coarse dirt, tuff, and gravel to make like a sediment deposit at the bottom of a pond, in my opinion. Anyway, yeah, we're gonna do this. We're gonna place down some trees, and then we're probably gonna end for now. I'm thinking about doing another stream later, but I don't know. It's really dependent upon what all I have to get done today and if I get it done. Shovel's so good. Alright. I think this is good enough. Yeah, that's fine. Looks better than it did. I still want to keep a little bit of the coarse dirt as well. I do want to keep like a little pathway. I had plans to utilize this. We'll see how that fares. But I'm thinking what we're going to do is we're going to place down a couple of trees. Maybe even one right there. and then hit them with some bone meal. Grow them out, and then we'll see what this looks like. You know, I've been holding on to these dang plants for so long, and I finally found a reason to use them. Let's see what this looks like. Goats, be gone. You know what I should do? I should capture these things in boats so they don't spawn anymore. Oh yeah, that doesn't look too bad. Maybe one like right here. And what I'm thinking about doing is like building a path that kind of comes around here and then this way, right? Like a path here. This tree might actually be in the way. But the other thing that we can do I still have? I do. Good. Hey, I got a goat head. Neat. The other thing I think we can do is utilize some of this glowstone. And then we can do a little bit of this, right? And it'll give a little light to this area. I think that could look really cool. Of course, I took this. Let's do that. There's a log above that. Let's see. We don't need the bow at the moment. I think if we did that and then did that, looks a little off. Could trim the leaves up a little bit, maybe even put one excuse me, sir, you're in my way. Maybe even put one like here? Yeah. And we could do that, and then... Do we have another trader? Where are you at, dude? Ooh, Gilded Blackstone, Crying Obsidian. I don't need any of your junk, my dude. Did I put one in this tree? No. But I think this could definitely, at nighttime at least, look pretty decent. Let's see, we've got an oak log there. Maybe one in here. Yep, netherrack is definitely what I wanted to place there. And just kind of build that out. I mean, you can see it, but it's fine. It looks good. I like it. And like I said, this will just give a little bit of light to this area. I've had some major run-ins with creepers. I have blown this front area of my base up at least 3 times. And we need to do some spawn proofing. Ooh, but without spamming some stuff and really changing the terrain here, I don't know what we're gonna do. So that's just, you know, something for later. Let's see, we'll put one there, we'll put that there, you there, and maybe there. And then I think we'll put one like here. Look, I'm not the tree person. Where's Jessie when you need her? Oh, where is the sun? Good, it's going down, so we'll be able to see this. Let's actually go up here. Because I want to put one here. And... you know what? Flowers wouldn't look bad. Hey, dude! What are you doing in my tree? maybe we'll place one. We'll place one low. Like if we do that, and then we did something like that, I mean, you can really, really see it, but it's going to light the area up. Right? Yeah. This is nice. Little path out to the area here. Maybe what I'll do is we'll build a little bit of a dock. And I won't build a boat, but I'll have a boat. Like a Minecraft boat that comes in. That could look so dumb. It could look cool. I think it could be cool. Even though our main entrance to our base is the Nether Hub, which, again, I have... While we're waiting for the nighttime, here's the plan. In the next episode, I'm going to be talking about what we've already talked about with the Nether Hub. We are going to be doing a little bit of work in the Nether on a tunnel just to get it cleaned up and looking better. We're going to talk about the signs and stuff that we already talked about, so you guys are going to know the first few minutes of the video. We're going to come over and talk about this area, which, again, you guys have already seen firsthand. And then I think I'm going to tackle the snow project of the base. Yep, I'm going to build a platform probably up high of glass. We're going to go through and we're going to take all the snow off the base. And that's pretty much going to be that episode, right? There might be a few other things. Yeah, this is nice. It lights it up very, very good. There's no light in this tree, though. I forgot this one. So... if we did like that, and then like that... that's good. There's still mobs that are spawning. Later, dudes. I will be getting you. But that's not bad. Anyway, the following episode is going to be... this guy. Hi. Hi, friends. So that is the plan, the future plans of the base. Potentially doing a little dock area for a boat. And then I do want to complete this path. I want to bring this path around to about here-ish. And then start a different path that goes over to there. And then we're going to take the mushroom path up to the nether portal. Bed. And I think once I get all of that done, at that point we can then finally move on to the project that I've wanted to do for a while now. At least that's the idea. But this is a neat way of doing things, I think. Lighten up the area. I still don't want... I only want the trees in here. I don't want the trees back over here. Which doesn't look terrible. Or wouldn't look terrible. You know, maybe spruce, some custom spruce trees wouldn't look bad going through this area. I don't know. We'll have to definitely think on it. But with all of that being said, the terraforming project that I wanted to do around the base for the most part is done. This area is all done. It's all cleaned up. It looks clean. All this area back to there looks really, really good. One thing that we could do, at least on these mountains, is I could take some like stone stairs. You know what I'm saying? And we could dig. We could do all kinds of stuff. We could have... this is not a good example, but like right here, we could put a stair behind here facing this way, and we could put a glowstone behind it, and that would definitely do some lighting up of the area. So yeah, when you're queued up, you can leave the app and it will vibrate for you, and then it will give you a trainer code to where you have to go in and add the person as a friend, Once they're added as a friend, they will send you a raid request. You kind of got to flip back and forth between the app and Pokemon Go itself. And then if you have a remote raid pass, you can join in the raid. And I've caught Darkrai, Giratina, who else? I think Giratina is where I started doing this because I saw a post of like a shiny Giratina, which I had no idea was a thing. But right now there's the three swords from Gen 5, Virizion, Virizion, Cobalion, and Terrakion, I think are the three 5-star raid bosses. I think Darkrai is still available for a little while longer. But yeah. Neat. A lot of work has been done. I really, really like the way the Oasis is looking. That looks so much better. That is awesome. And I like the little lights keeping the area lit up. But anyway, that's where we're going to end things today. For now, we've done a lot of work. I've got a lot of work to do. I've got recording to get done and things. We'll come back and hopefully be streaming later this week and hopefully next weekend. So you guys have a great rest of your morning, afternoon, evening, or wherever you're at in the world, and I will see you next time.